getting ready. I'm right there with you. And hello to everybody who found us online. So glad that you could make it. Let's get things rolling. On behalf of the Kentucky Department of Tourism, visit Lex.com, the Martin Guitar Charitable Foundation, and the City of Lexington. Welcome to the Lyric Theater and the 1158th taping session of the WoodSongs Old Time Radio Hour. So now's the time to do so. If you haven't already done so, please turn off your cell phone ringers. Yes, don't want your cell phones going off during the show. Also, if you like to take photos, that's perfectly fine. Just please, no flash photography. Make sure there's a big old slash across that lightning bolt. No flash photography, please, and make things easier for the crew at the end of the night. Whatever you brought in with you, please take it out. Leave no trace. Thank you very much. And as many of you know, WoodSongs is an audience participation show. We've got mics up here just for you to capture all of your laughter, your reactions, your applause. And at the end of the show, you even get your own line. Michael will put up his hand like this to let you know to be at the ready, and he'll say, next week on the, and that's your cue to very loudly say, WoodSongs Old Time Radio Hour, followed by lots of clapping and applause. Now, I know a bunch of you are used to doing this, but for you newbies, we give this a good practice go so Jerome can set the levels in the back. So here we go. Now, again, be loud. Use your outside voices. Just let it all out. And we'll see you next week on the WoodSongs Old Time Radio Hour. Very, very good. Now, as long as nothing goes wrong, the show should be ending right about an hour, followed by the encore section. We ask that you please stay seated for the encore. Michael oftentimes has a special story or announcement, and you know the artist will throw down for you, so please stay seated for that. Okay. My eyes are on you guys. Are you ready for the show to begin? I'm not convinced. I saw you. I think that's your husband. He was exuberant. Maybe you're deciding. I'll let you have another go. You know, let's put ourselves in a calorie deficit now. Let's try to get ourselves unstuffed now in preparation. So, are you guys ready for the show to begin? Let's welcome to the stage the host of the WoodSongs Old Time Radio Hour, musician Michael Jonathan.
Hey everybody, welcome to Monday night. Let's say hello to Jerome Galt, our chief engineer, sitting in the back. As he does every week, we're here with an amazing WoodSongs crew that worked very, very hard to put this show together. It takes a tremendous amount of effort and love and dedication, and we want to, before we do anything at all, let's thank the WoodSongs crew. They're all volunteers. I'm performing tonight with a wonderful flutist. His name is Dana Ruthers. Let's say hi to Dana. We also have a special guest in the room. Every week, you hear someone in the intro of the show go, and now it's time to get... Well, he's sitting here tonight, finally. It's been a while. Tom Martin, why don't you stand up, Tom, and say hi to everybody. He's the voice. He's the voice. All right, so like Dorothy said, the show will last about an hour unless something breaks, and that can happen every now and then, but the show will be all over it like white on rice if it does. And after that, we will have encores for you, and we do have a couple of pretty fun announcements to make. Remember, this is not a concert. It's music and conversation, and during the show, there'll be a lot of movement. I have to move around. The camera folks move around. Did you say something, Jerome? Okay, so just don't let that bother you. The artists know what's going on, they're fine, and it's just the process of doing a show like this. So We have Kurt, the clock man, over here. You ready? This is always an adventure to see if the clock is actually going to fire. All right.
Support for WoodSongs Show number 1158 is provided by the Kentucky Department of Tourism, the Martin Guitar Charitable Foundation, VisitLex.com, the Lyric Theater, Travel Host Magazine, and our family of WoodSongs partners. Special thanks to the beautiful Clarion Hotel and Conference Center, welcoming visitors to Lexington, Kentucky, the horse capital of the world, celebrating 250 years, and home for parks, museums, festivals, great music, and WoodSongs. Take your next vacation trip to the musical state of Kentucky. For information, visit our website at woodsongs.com.
Here on the Louisiana Hayride, his name is
Hank Williams.
the drifting cowboy.
On the Grand Ole Opry, Bill Monroe and his Bluegrass Boys.
Hi, this is Emmylou Harris.
Hi, folks. This is Sam Bush.
Hello, this is Odetta.
This is Joan Baez, and you're listening to the WoodSongs Old Time Radio Hour.
And now, gather the family around and sit back in your easy chair. It's time again for the WoodSongs Old Time Radio Hour, our worldwide celebration of grassroots music. Let's welcome folk singer Michael Jonathan.
Winter skies and evening songs, everything is beautiful and nothing is wrong, but I know I got the blues tonight. Midnight comes on my windowsill, my baby's gone and I'm lonesome still. I know it's just the blues. I hear a moan of a midnight train. Can I catch that dream holding you again? Well, I say a prayer and nobody's there, but that's all right. It's just the blues tonight. I hear a moan of a midnight train. Can I catch that dream holding you again? Well, I say a prayer and nobody's there, but that's all right. It's just the blues tonight. That's all right, girl. It's just the blues.
WoodSongs is presented in part by our family of WoodSongs partners, by the Kentucky Department of Tourism and VisitLex.com, inviting people from all over the world to visit our lakes, mountains, parks, sports, music and art festivals, and more. You can explore everything Kentucky has to offer your family vacation online at KentuckyTourism.com, and by the Martin Guitar Charitable Foundation, supporting professionals and front porch pickers since 1833. Online at martinguitars.com.
And welcome, everybody, to the beautiful and historic Lyric Theater here in our hometown of Lexington, Kentucky. We are broadcasting all over the world, celebrating this wonderful, amazing world of front porch music. It's folk and blues and bluegrass, country, Celtic. It's so much, and there's amazing artists, and they come from everywhere to be on our show. You don't have to be famous to be on WoodSongs. You just have to be very, very good. And that is the case of all the artists that you're going to hear on tonight's broadcast. One is a spectacular band that's making great waves in the world of music. We have an amazing WoodSongs kid. But first up, speaking of WoodSongs kids, he used to be one. We're very proud of him. We've watched his career grow, and recently he's been christened the national thumb-picking guitar champion in America. And we're very proud that he's here standing as his own artist. He's got an album, his very first one, and it's called, oddly enough, the first one. He's going to do a tune off that album called Home Sweet Home. Please welcome Isaac Biver to the WoodSongs Old Time Radio Hour. The National Thumb-Picking Grand Champion, Isaac Biver. It's very nice to have you here.
It's great to see you again, Michael.
To see you back and enjoying all this success that you've had. Now, let me make sure that if the audience wants to find you, it's B-I-V-E-R, but it's pronounced Biver, right? Biver. And you have a sort of American Korean background in your family. So was music, was it a very prominent part of your younger years? I don't want to. How much younger are you? You're 19 now. So, so let's go back to around middle school.
Yes.
Right, and you're in 8th grade, right? And all you wanted to do was be Chet Atkins.
Well, it was kind of unexpected because
You were into sports at the time.
I was not into music whatsoever. Like, I had no idea that I was going to pursue the guitar or music in general. I was into playing basketball, and I think it was about freshman year of high school when a friend of ours that lived in town was starting some guitar lessons, and my mom asked me if I wanted to try it, and I thought I would, and I didn't realize it would change my life for the better.
Well, could you imagine, there you are just starting out, just by happenstance, your mom, right? One of the greatest managers in the world is a musician's mom, so let's give it up for Mom. Right? Without a good parents, kids like you don't get to become national thumb-picking champion, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So you're starting to learn the guitar, and who were you emulating? Everybody, when they're first starting out, thinks, oh, I like this artist. I want to try to be like that. So who was capturing your attention as an 8th grader?
I didn't think that I was trying to become a guitar player at first. I was kind of just learning the ropes, and so I was learning songs by the Beatles and Tom Petty and Johnny Cash and stuff like that. But it was around the pandemic when I found fingerstyle guitar players on the internet, and sooner or later I got into the world of Chet Atkins and Jerry Reed, and it kind of went on from there. So.
Isn't it strange, as prominent as those artists are, a lot of young folks don't know who Chet Atkins is or who Jerry Reed is, and they've made some spectacular albums together, and you were learning from that, right?
Absolutely.
And there's others like a Tommy Emmanuel, right?
Yes.
Was he a big influence for you?
I think I watched Tommy a little bit, and obviously watching a lot of fingerstyle guitar players, he came up a lot, and we later became friends, and I've gotten to play with him a few times. But I think really for the fingerstyle stuff, I think Chet Atkins and Jerry Reed, among a few others, were the main few guys for the fingerstyle stuff.
Okay, let's talk about being the national thumb-picking champion. Describe to the audience what thumb-picking is. All right, it's a fingerstyle guitar,
Yes.
but it's a specific kind, right? It's a Merle Travis type thing.
Right. It's kind of associated with the Travis style of fingerstyle guitar and originated in Muhlenberg County.
Give me like 15 seconds of the sound of it.
So
you're playing with a thumb pick.
Yes, and there's kind of different ways you can interpret it. I think Travis was kind of more heavy in the bass, while Chet Atkins was kind of more like a stride piano player, is what some people would like to call. So it was a little bit more refined in the bass. So if it was... So you've got alternating bass, like the left
And you're muting the rhythm with your right picking hand,
With the
right?
right,
That gives it that thumpy sound.
Yes.
Well, that's very cool. Well, let's listen to your next song. You've got a friend of yours here, John McClellan, who's playing sort of a backup classical rhythm type thing for you. And you're going to do a song off your brand new album. It's called The First One, very appropriate for a first album. This is a tune called Whispering. It's Isaac Biver on the WoodSongs Old Time Radio Hour. Well done. From his album, the first one, Whispering is the name of the song, Isaac Biver on our broadcast, 19 years old, all the way from Freeburg, Illinois. If you want to know more about the music of Isaac Biver, making this wonderful premiere album of his as the national thumb-picking champion. You can enjoy his music in your own home music library. All you have to do is go to the WoodSongs website, click on the archive page. This is show number 1158. You can find out more about Isaac Biver and making his music part of your home music collection, as well as our next artist. Now, Kentucky is full of amazing artists, and they're just spectacular. And this is a good example of a band that has been just slugging it away, releasing single after single, but now they have their first full-length album. We're very proud that we can show it off here on our broadcast. This is a tune called Nomad, off of their self-titled album. Please welcome Magnolia Boulevard to the WoodSongs Old Time Radio Hour.
I wish I knew you when you were at your best. Traveling man out there, no need to rest your head. Just seeing the world on your own, running the roads you called home. And I wish I could have seen in your eyes, I wish I knew what it was that set your soul on fire. Well, I long for travel, I guess that it's written in my veins. With new morning scenes answering sounds of unfamiliar things. And I guess there's no reason to blame. You've always told me love in different ways. And I wish I could have seen in your eyes, I wish I knew what it was that set you so on fire. Years unraveled and now your body tries to fail. But your gypsy soul has found solace in a book that we know well. Whatever helps to find your peace, just know I'm done saying, but in a different way. And I wish I could have seen in your eyes, I wish I
Great performance. The song is called Nomad from their self-titled album Magnolia Boulevard. Let's say hi to Maggie Noel. It's nice to have you guys here.
Thanks for having me.
You're here with co-founder Ryan Allen. What a great band. He's playing the keyboards in the back. Let's talk about the formation of the band. All right, you're Kentucky-based, but you're actually from Virginia originally, right?
I am.
So what part of Virginia you were from? The Clinch Mountain area?
You might as well call it Eastern Kentucky. It's right there on the tip end of Kentucky, just right over Jenkins Mountain in Clintwood, Virginia. That's
there you go. And I read somewhere that Ralph Stanley was almost a neighbor of yours in a way, right?
From the same town. Yeah.
From the same town. So obviously, I would guess bluegrass was a big influence on you as a youngster, right?
For sure, yeah, definitely. Lots of my family members, they played music. Not so much on the bluegrass side of things, though, more bluesier, but bluegrass was definitely a big influence in my life.
So before forming this band, were you in a bluegrass band for a while?
I was. It was a lot of fun. Definitely cut my teeth on road time, but definitely this was the first band that I ever played with, an electric band. So.
Well, let's give him some props. Brandon Johnson playing drums, Roddy Puckett doing bass, Austin Lewis, who's from Hurricane, West Virginia, and Ryan, of course, the founding member, playing in the back on the keyboards. And you are, of course, the lead singer. So let me ask you this. How does a voice that is a cross between Susan Tedeschi and Bonnie Raitt go over in a bluegrass band?
I don't know. I did it, though. I did it. I was still so young playing that type of music, and like I said, just cutting my teeth and learning how to tour and whatnot. So I think when I think back of those things and the acoustic side of my process of all of this, it's more tied into the roots rock, like the roots Americana, so to say.
And so you feel your heart is more settled in this format of a band, right?
Yeah.
This is your passion, and you obviously your voice really fits this really well. So you get a lot of praise about the power of your voice carrying these songs. So when did you realize that you had a voice that needed to be reckoned with? Let me put it that way.
Shoot, Lord, I don't know. I think I'm still figuring that out.
Well, I mean, like, were you a strong singer when you were a kid? I mean, for a while there, you dabbled with music, but you were like Isaac Biver. You were into sports and boys, I'm sure, right? All the normal stuff, but music was not the forefront at the time.
No, I think definitely probably my early 20s. I was like, because I've always listened to a lot of different music, and I think once I started really digging into the soul singers like Bonnie Raitt and Susan Tedeschi, Aretha Franklin, Nina Simone, all of those big heavy soul singers, and then actually tried to, I always knew I was really loud, but
well, it's a good loud. It's a good loud. I mean, let's rephrase that. Not loud. You have a strong, very strong voice.
Yeah, I think it was this band that kind of made me realize that I could do a little bit more.
Well, when you're singing that close to the drummer, you got to be loud.
Yeah.
You got to be strong, right? Well, let's check out some more. It's a brand new album. It's self-titled. Beautiful song on there called "On My Own." It is Magnolia Boulevard on the WoodSongs Old Time Radio.
Child out took the fight out in me. I'm running right out of steam. I'm not as weak as you think. I'm better off on my own. On my own. I'm better off on my own. I'm better off on my own. We love being tomorrow. You're dried out.
Spectacular song, On My Own, from their self-titled album, Magnolia Boulevard. Props to Austin Lewis, giving David Gilmour a run for his money on that song. We've got a wonderful broadcast. We have got the national thumb-picking champion on our broadcast. Now, Isaac Biver is here, and oh, wait till you meet this week's WoodSongs kid. We will be back right after this.
You're listening to WoodSong Show number 1158, broadcasting around the world by the foothills of Appalachia in Lexington, Kentucky. If you would like to attend a WoodSongs broadcast, you can find reservation and show schedules on our website, woodsongs.com. We'll be back after the break with Isaac Biver, Magnolia Boulevard, and our amazing WoodSongs kid on the WoodSongs Old Time Radio Hour. WoodSongs is presented in part by the Kentucky Department of Tourism and VisitLex.com, inviting families from all over the world to celebrate Lexington's 250th anniversary year. WoodSongs is an all-volunteer multimedia front porch for artists worldwide. You can visit our archive of past shows, attend a broadcast while in Kentucky, or become a WoodSongs partner from our website, woodsongs.com.
Hi, friends. This is your old buddy Ralph Stanley, and I'd like to tell you that you're listening to Michael Jonathan and the WoodSongs Old Time Radio Hour.
The voices of legends that have been on WoodSongs in the past. Ralph Stanley, a neighbor almost of Maggie Noel, and Magnolia Boulevard is here. We've got a national thumb-picking champion, Isaac Biver, is on our broadcast. We're broadcasting all over the world on hundreds of radio stations like High Plains Public Radio going across Kansas and northern Texas. We're on Red River Radio Network across Louisiana and Arkansas. We're on KKFO in Oregon. We're on WARP in Plattsburgh, New York. So many wonderful radio stations, and we're grateful to all of them for giving the artists on our show a voice. We're also on American Forces Radio Network. That puts this show on the radio, 2 different channels in 177 nations, from South Korea to Kuwait, plus every single military base in the world, every U.S. naval ship in the world, every Coast Guard vessel sailing in North America. Get to hear Isaac Biver and Magnolia Boulevard. And as always, we want to say hello to the men and women that are tuning in, as well as the public. They get to tune into these stations, and they get to hear these artists as well. We're on public television coast to coast. We're on the RFD television network nationwide. We're also in schools. If you're a teacher or a homeschool parent, you go to the WoodSongs website, click on the classroom page. A lot of these shows have lesson plans to introduce your kids to this amazing world of front porch, organic, real music. And that's why this time, every broadcast, we invite a youngster to come on to be the next Isaac Biver, because he used to be a WoodSongs kid. Now he's national thumb-picking champion. So who we were going to get And we thought, you know, we're very proud of the artists in Kentucky. You know, Magnolia Boulevard's here. There's so many great artists like Tyler Childers and Chris Stapleton, and there's just all over the place, all over the state, just like I'm sure in your states too, that have wonderful, amazing artists. So we picked one from our home state here, and his name is Cody Hatton. He's 16 years old. Let's say hi to Cody. How you doing, buddy? So you're 16 years old. How long, you're here with your acoustic guitar. How long have you been playing the guitar?
2 years.
2 whole years,
Yes, sir.
24 months.
Yes, sir.
And you're on a national broadcast.
Yes, sir.
You know, that's not likely for most folks, right? So is music a big part of your family? I mean,
Yes, sir. On my mom's side, we have a lot of people that play bluegrass and just a whole thing of music on my mom's side. So, yes, sir. A lot of music in the family.
and so this is probably a big encouragement to you. So you're 16 now. You started playing when you were about 14. Why did you start playing the guitar?
Played football for a long time, and then school offered a guitar class, and I had my great-grandfather's guitar sitting in the corner, so I thought, well, might as well try it, and then now I'm on.
Now
You know,
here you're on WoodSongs now. So
Yes,
you're,
sir.
it's kind of like Isaac Biver's story. You know, you're about the same age, and he was into sports just like you are. But then music sort of took over. So has this become like a really strong passion for you now, being able to perform and play?
I really enjoy it, yes, sir.
Well, we're about to find out because you do enjoy it and you're very good. And we just heard Ralph Stanley's voice. You know, he's one of the many artists that have been on WoodSongs, and we miss him. But you're going to do a song that Ralph Stanley helped make popular.
Yes, sir.
Right? Okay, you ready to perform?
Yes, sir.
It's called Old Country Church. He's 16 years old. It's Cody Hatton, this week's WoodSongs Kid.
There's a place dear to me where I'm longing to be with my friends at the old country church. There with Mother we went, and our Sundays we spent with my friends in the old country church. Precious years of memory, oh what joy they bring to me. How I long once more to be with my friends at the old country church. As a small country boy, how my heart beat with joy when I knelt in the old country church. And the Savior above, by His wonderful love, saved my soul in the old country church. Precious years of memory, oh what joy they bring to me. How I long once more to be with my friends at the old country church. How I wish that today all the people would pray as they prayed in the old country church. If they'd only confess, Jesus surely would bless as He did in the old country church. Precious years of memory, oh what joy they bring to me. How I long once more to be with my friends at the old country church. With my friends in the old country church.
He's 16 years old. Cody Hatton, this week's WoodSongs Kid, and we're very proud to say he comes to us all the way from the great town of Winchester, Kentucky, to be on our broadcast. If you've got a youngster that you think belongs on our show, we would love to hear from you. If you're the parent or the guardian, you can send us an email, a little music clip, a video clip, whatever it is. You just go to the WoodSongs website, click on the kids page, and we listen to every single submission that comes in, and we're very, very proud of Cody Hatton, 16 years old. And it's only very fitting because the next artist up used to be a WoodSongs kid, And he's been just plowing forward, and he's got a brand new album that he introduced at the recent Chet Atkins Appreciation Society convention in Nashville, Tennessee, where he was able to premiere the work from this. But he's going to do something special. We're going to get into his album here in a second, but he's going to treat the WoodSongs audience to a song that nobody's heard before. It's called For You. It's Isaac Biver on the WoodSongs Old Time Radio Hour. Beautiful playing. Beautiful. And you were doing something there at the end, these right-hand harmonics. Explain what's going on.
Yeah, so the cascading harmonics is what they're often referred to now, was really introduced by a great guitar player named Lenny Barreau. And he kind of introduced that idea to Chet Atkins.
Who introduced it to Tommy Emmanuel, and here
everybody.
you are carrying on that tradition. Give me a sound of it, real quick. Give me like 10 seconds of what it sounds like.
Sure.
So you're making a chord with your left hand, and what your right hand, you're tapping the strings over top the frets.
Yes.
So give it to me one more time.
Yes.
Beautiful tone. It's a beautiful sound. Now, is that a hard thing to learn? Is that?
I think it is fairly hard to learn at first, especially you've got kind of the natural harmonics that you can learn first, but it's kind
everybody's
of a
going
left and right hand coordination.
Everybody's going, yeah, right. Yeah, right. So let's brag on you a little bit. You were the 2024 Horizon Award winner from the National Thumb Pickers Hall of Fame, right? And then you got the Martin Carroll Classical Guitar Grant, which is a big deal. So you've been on this meteoric rise, and then you finally record your first album, right? And you premiere it at the Chet Atkins Appreciation Society when you're surrounded by all these incredible guitar players, right?
Yes.
And then you got picked as the national thumb-picking champion.
Yes.
How did that feel? What was going on in your head when you heard your name called out?
Extremely grateful for a lot of great support from dear friends and family, and thankful for hard work, and especially a lot of it, especially all the album to my friend John McClellan.
John, who's here playing, he's going to play with you on the next song.
Yes.
How many hours a day do you rehearse? Or is it a daily thing? Do you?
Absolutely.
It is.
Yeah, especially I'm going to music school in Nashville, Tennessee right now, and so I don't know, I don't like really keep track of practice time during the day, but it's always in my hand.
Well, I mean, guitar is not the only thing. You also play the banjo.
A little
and
bit.
the ukulele, right?
A little bit.
You're just turning red as I mention all this. Well, he's from Freeburg, Illinois, home-based in Nashville right now, and he's going to go back into this beautiful premiere album of his. It's called The First One. That's the name of the album. This is called Liza. It is Isaac Biver, the amazing Isaac Biver, on the WoodSongs Old Time Radio Hour. Beautifully played. On a beautiful album. It's called The First One, is the name of the CD. Isaac Biver is the guitarist, 19 years old, America's national thumb-picking champion. If you want to make his music part of your home music collection, all you do is go to the WoodSongs website, click on the archive page. This is show number 1158. Isaac Biver, as well as our next artist, they've got a self-titled album. It's absolutely brilliant. They're making waves all over America. They got a great story behind them. This is a tune called Spellbound. Please welcome them back. Magnolia Boulevard on the WoodSongs Old Time Radio Hour.
Words keep slipping away. No tied to you. Yeah, it's true. We dance to your tune in the light of your moon. But now look at me now. Look at me now. I don't know how. Don't know, I don't know. Came down, spun my life around. Your magic and I spellbound.
From their self-titled album, Magnolia Boulevard, Spellbound, and it is spellbinding. The way you guys perform is just spectacular. And you singing to the back wall of the room, you're blowing out speakers in cars all over the world with that voice of yours. So, you know, good props on that. You got a beautiful sound as a band. Ryan Allen, co-founder, is playing the keyboards in the back. Austin Lewis is channeling Bonnie Raitt on his guitar. They're doing a great job. And, of course, Roddy Puckett on bass. And Brandon Johnson on the drums doing a super job keeping things together. And one of the... It's hard to play the little bars, and there's nobody there when you're starting out. It happens to everybody. And you know, that's a difficulty, and you're a mom. You got a beautiful little girl, so that's hard to be on the road and have a child, because you got the responsibilities of a mom. But you lost your original drummer, and that was a difficult time too, wasn't it?
It was, yes. Todd Copeland was actually pretty much, this was his baby. This band is initially his project. So we just continue to play for Todd and hope we do him proud.
Well, you're carrying on his honor, and we want to give Todd some props for his vision. This is a song called Anything. It's off their self-titled album. It is Magnolia Boulevard on the WoodSongs Old Time Radio Hour. Wasn't it great having Magnolia Boulevard on our broadcast, making Kentucky very, very proud, a dynamic band that is going across the nation through many, many different trials and tribulations. They were able to finally come out after releasing single after single after single after single over many years. They finally came out with their premiere album. We're very proud that we were able to help introduce that album, titled Magnolia Boulevard. We also have another first album on our broadcast, and he came to us as a WoodSongs kid, and now he's the national guitar thumb-picking champion, and his album, oddly enough, is called The First One, which why not? Got to call it something, right? It says what it is. And he's here with his friend John McClellan, who's doing a very supportive job helping out his young friend. Of course, Isaac is only 19 years old. He started out as a WoodSongs kid, and oh my gosh, look at our WoodSongs kid tonight. He's 16 years old, and young Cody has done a spectacular job interpreting old Ralph Stanley, Clinch Mountain Boys songs. In other words, every artist has their voice. Every artist has their place. Each one has their victory to have to overcome. Nobody has it easy. And in this world, there's not a single record store chain left in America. And these artists are struggling to find you, the audience. Why? Because you are the engine that makes the arts work. You are the engine that makes music work. Without you, the artists have no one to play to. And we're so very, very grateful to all of you for being able to be so supportive to these artists, because without you, there isn't anything to perform to. You are the reason every artist picks up that guitar, sings those songs, writes them, and goes. That's how important you are as an audience. So if you don't play music, don't worry about it, because you're part of that holy trinity of music, the great song, the great artist, and the great audience. Without you, that chair falls down completely. There was a French playwright, Moeris, who said, he was back in the year 1650, he said this: the greater the obstacle, the greater the victory. You are the big victory for every single artist, and we thank you. My name is Michael Jonathan. I'm a folk singer. I'm a song farmer, and we'll see you next week on the WoodSongs Old Time Radio Hour. Good night.
You've been listening to WoodSongs broadcast number 1158. Michael's opening song was Blues Tonight from the Painter album, featuring Dana Brothers on flute. Our chief engineer is Jerome Galt. Our TV director is Maria Clarich. Technical assistants are Brian Klausing, Eric Anderson, Dan Field, and Gavin Clark. The WoodSongs crew member of the week is Tom Martin. And our WoodSongs partner of the week is Lloyd Edens. Our show is produced with the support of the Martin Guitar Charitable Foundation, the Kentucky Department of Tourism, and VisitLex.com. Welcoming visitors from all over the world to Lexington, Kentucky. Special support provided by Hybrid Stream Water, Travel Host Magazine, and email and business services provided by Earthlink.net. WoodSongs is the WoodSongs symbol registered trademarks of Rachel Aubrey Music and distributed worldwide by the WoodSongs Radio Network and PRX, the Public Radio Exchange. For Michael, Jonathan, and the entire WoodSongs crew, this is Dorothy Edwards. We hope you'll join us again next week for the WoodSongs Old Time Radio Hour. The online version of WoodSongs is a free gift to our fans, provided by VisitLex.com, KentuckyTourism.com, and the Clarion Hotel. Our show is produced with the support of the Martin Guitar Charitable Foundation and Earthlink.net, inviting fans and families worldwide to attend our live broadcast tapings in historic Lexington, Kentucky. The encore section's next. You can support our musical mission by becoming a WoodSongs partner. It's as simple as a PayPal click on our website, woodsongs.com.
Thank you, Dorothy. Give her a big hand. She's here every week. Give yourselves a big hand. And didn't they do a spectacular job as artists tonight? All right, so we're going to get on with the encores. The artists are going to give you a song as a thank you gift before you leave tonight. When we're done, we're going to take a photo real quick under the WoodSong sign, and then all the artists will be out in the lobby. Please don't feel like you have to rush out. They did bring their merch and their CDs, and yes, they would love for you to help them put gas in the car. So, having said that, we're going to go in reverse order. Well, we're going to start. Let's start with Isaac, and then we'll go to our WoodSongs kid. Cody, you did a spectacular job tonight. We're very proud of you, buddy. And then we'll end the evening with Magnolia Boulevard. What are you going to sing for us, Isaac? Well, you're not going to sing, you're going to play.
We're going to play a tune that was recorded by Chet Atkins and Jerry Reed called Stump Water. It's on the record as well.
It's on the record that you
and
I love, right? Okay.
Ready?
Go ahead. I hear guitarists all over the world putting the guitar in the case and hurling it in their closets after hearing something like that. Very good. Isaac Biver. Is it possible we could get Evelyn out on stage? Do you think? Can we do that? Can we do that? Is little Evelyn out there, and bring her back over here if you got her? Is she here? I think she's still here. If she is, just bring her over here on stage with Mommy for a second. So we're going to go back to our WoodSongs kid, Cody. Great job. What are you going to sing for everybody?
Shake the Frost, Tyler Childers.
Hit it.
You remind me of a Sunday back home in old Kentucky. The church choir's just belting through the pines. And I loved you like the mountains loves the way the morning opens. You're soft and bright, greeting from the sun. So if it made you stay, I wouldn't act so angry all the time. I wouldn't keep it all inside, and I'd let you know how much I loved you every day. So darling, we stay right here shake this frost off of my bones. Well, I used to ride a Mustang, and I'd run that thing on high hopes till they raised the price of dreams so high I couldn't pay. And I let that car just sit there, and I should have took you driving, windows down, music played. So if it made you stay, I wouldn't act so angry all the time. I wouldn't keep it all inside, and I'd let you know how much I loved you every day. So Don, will you stay right here? Shake this frost off of my bones. So Don, will you stay right here? Shake this frost off of my bones.
Good job, Cody. Good job, Cody. Cody Hatton, 16 years old, from Winchester, Kentucky, our WoodSongs kid, and a couple of announcements. On December 10th, Over the Rhine is going to be at the Kentucky Theater for the Troubadour Concert Series. Tickets are very inexpensive, and it's a good family show. It's going to be all of this holiday music that people love this time of year. Marty Stewart is coming in March. Marty Stewart and the Fabulous Superlatives. Those tickets are on sale now, and we are waiting for one of 2 dates to be confirmed for Mac McAnally. So there's a lot of great music going on. Also, we encourage everybody to go to the WoodSongs website, click on the newsletter, and get the weekly newsletter, because there's going to be a lot of news happening regarding WoodSongs and the Troubadour Concert Series, things that we can't talk about tonight, but we definitely want you to know about it, and if you can become a WoodSongs partner, even better. And speaking of partners, there's no partner better than having your little girl on stage watching Mommy sing, right? Right, Evelyn? You going to watch Mommy sing?
And it's pretty fitting, too, because this next song I wrote for Miss Evelyn Iris. This one's called More. Say I love you. No heartbreak, easy to take. One look in your eyes and I'm brand new. And I'll break down the walls that I built once before, 'cause you built me
got a spare room behind the barn for my Mac attack when I'm on the farm. You click it on, then you click around. See the cyber fun I found. Well, I'm a hayseed of the first degree. I'm a country boy from Tennessee. But on the screen I'm so debonair. I'm a cyber hunter.